Hey guys, what's up? It's the Culture Detective here, investigating your favorite songs. And today I'm gonna continue on doing my 2016 list week thingamadoo hicker. And I'm gonna talk about the top 10 music videos, not 20, because I didn't pay too much attention to music in 2016, so I really didn't look for any great music videos in 2016 during the time, and yeah, there aren't just that many great music videos in 2016 actually. But before we start off, I would like to talk about the top 25 album covers of 2016. Here are the honorable mentions. We have Bad Bad Not Good with their fourth album, Justice with Woman, Porches with Pool, Block Party with Hymns, Parquet Courts with Human Performance, Blood Orange with Freetown Sound, Ka with Honor Killed the Samurai. Yeah, there are a lot of good album covers in 2016. Okay, number 25, Wild Nothing, Life of Pause, I Like the Symmetry. 24, Open Mike Eagle and Paul White with Hella Personal Film Festival. And at 23, it's Danny Brown with the album Atrocity Exhibition. It's glitchy, it's weird, it's kind of grim. And at 23, the Dillinger Escape Plan, Dissociation, because it's something exploding to pieces with a black backdrop. And then after that, it's Matmos with Ultimate Care 2. I can't believe what they did to that washing machine. And then after that, surprisingly, I like this album cover. Lil Yachty with Lil Boat. Even though he's not a great rapper, this is actually a pretty nice album cover. That's kinda cool. And then after that, Frank Ocean with Blonde, Minimalism at its finest. And then after that, it's Clipping with Splendor and Misery. Again, minimalism at its finest. At number 17, it's Show Me the Body with Body War, because it's simple, but it's gritty. It's angsty. And at number 16, even angstier, it's Green Day's Revolution Radio, because it's similar to that Dillinger Escape Plan album cover, but instead of some glass breaking, it's more like a radio on fire, and it's cooler. And then after that, at number 15, it's The Strokes with Future Present Past EP. And then after that, Kanye West, The Life of Pablo. Yeah, you may think I'm crazy, but I actually really like this album cover. Yeah, this might be my second favorite Kanye West album cover, to be honest, because it's meant to be ugly, but not in a way you really look at it and say, wow, it's ugly. More like you look at it and you realize that, the album cover doesn't matter, actually. What matters is the music. And also, The Life of Pablo is a really special album because it changes all the time. So, seeing all these weird photos, words, in this plain backdrop is actually like something that you can just edit really quickly, something that you can change positions really easily, because The Life of Pablo is a living, breathing, changing piece of art. So something like that, an album cover like that, is actually very fitting. So yeah, there you go. And at number 15, Benjamin Clementine with At Least For Now. I love the color palette of the thing. And then after that, Death Grips with Bottomless Pit, one of the more iconic Death Grips album covers. I don't know what the hell is that. 2 balloons? 2 light bulbs? No, like big light bulbs maybe. Big lamps. After that, Young Thug with Jeffrey. Kind of a nice light blue-ish costume right there. And then it's Sturgill Simpson, number 10, Sturgill Simpson, A Sailor's Guide to Earth, a very poetic album cover. And then at number 9, Deftones, Gore. Yeah, lots of birds. And at number 8, of course, Radiohead, A Moonshade Pool, Stanley Donwood. Really come up with some fine art. And with this weird paint water drawing thing, he came up with this a moon-shaped pool, which is less moon-shaped of a pool, but still absolutely stunning. My classmate said that this album cover is badass, so yeah. And then after that, Flume with Skin, very colorful. I love the, I think it's flowers blooming. And then after that is DOCs with A Weird Exits. It's weird, and we're in a hallway, and everything's purple and alien and gooey and freaky, and we're going through the hallway in that moment. And then after that is Childish Gambino with Awaken My Love. Yeah. And then after that, it's the 1975 with I Like It When You Sleep, You're So Beautiful When You're Asleep, blah, 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 blah. The creepiest album title ever, but simply is the best. Minimalism at its fanciest. And then at number 3, it's Street Sects with End Position, Taking the Position. And oh man, what I really love about this album cover, it's that we're living in this urban world, like we live in some comic that takes place in this grim dark city, and there are just shadows and people everywhere, and you're never safe. And we get this guy in the doorway and then another person out the window. It's very scary and paranoia inducing. At number 2, really love this one, Nails, You Will Never Be One of Us. It's a really consistent album cover because it's all just faces just tearing apart and all mixed into one big cluster of I can't even tell what the hell is going on in the album cover, but it's very beautiful and very aesthetically pleasing, and it focuses on the center. But my favorite, of course, it's Swan's The Glowing Man. Minimalism at its weirdest. I like the fact that all the Swans album covers are minimalistic and simple and very ambiguous. But what I really love about this album cover is that even the thing in the middle is ambiguous. It's like I don't know what's this symbol is supposed to symbolize, but it's like the Chinese word for strength, and I don't know if that's related to the album concept or not, but yeah, that's my favorite album cover of 2016. And here are the 25 album covers that I've mentioned all at once. And now let's talk about 10 fancy pants music videos. At number 10, Danny Brown, Ain't It Funny. Ain't it funny how it happens? Yeah, Danny Brown goes completely apeshit in this music video, and it's about a dysfunctional family, and it's really freaky, really crazy. It's like a soap opera, but at the same time there's a sarcastic concept underneath, and the music video is directed by Jonah Hill. So yeah, shout out to Jonah Hill. And at number 9, one of the most fun music videos I've watched in 2016, it's DRAM with Cash Machine. I just really love how sunny, bright, uplifting, and exciting and energetic the music video is. And then after that, at number 8, it's OK Go with Upside Down and Inside Out. OK Go always brings us some amazing music video, and this is no exception. It's they're basically in a zero gravity plane, and they're going crazy. They're throwing stuffs everywhere, and it's really colorful. And I think it's in one take as well, which is just fantastic. And OK Go does these kind of music videos in one take all the time, so really impressive nonetheless. And then after that, The Weeknd, Starboy. I don't think it's a legendary music video, but I think the lighting, the very dim, moody lighting itself is already pretty fantastic. When Abel held up the cross and started smashing things with the cross, it's actually pretty cool. Reminds me a lot of Star Wars, actually. But yeah, the best thing about the music video is the cinematography, the lighting. And then after that, David Bowie, Lazarus. Just an incredibly heartbreaking music video because it's almost like David Bowie had predicted his own passing. And in the music video, we really see him suffering. Not only is he acting super forcefully cartoonish in a really exaggerated way, which is actually artistic, but also kind of scary. But also when he wore when he put the bandage around his head covering his eyes, but then he put 2 black buttons on top. It's like he's trying to force himself to see something, and that's just there's something underneath the music video that's just so cryptic and so artistically dark and kind of eccentric as well. And then at number 5, of course, it's Radiohead with Daydreaming, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, where we see Thom Yorke walking around everywhere. He walks around everywhere and he ends up on a snowy mountain. He enters a cave and falls asleep. But you may think that this music video is about Thom Yorke walking around. It's not. It's actually not. It's actually about Thom Yorke basically reliving all the major events in his life so far and all of them lead up to this one final point where he rests. And all these critical points are referenced in the background with some sort of painting sometimes, drawings, bits of signs, and bits of everything. And if you pay close attention to details in the music video, and if you're a huge Radiohead fan, you will notice a lot of hidden Easter eggs. And oh man, Paul Thomas Anderson is a great director as well. I guess an even more exciting music video would have to be Beyonce's Formation, because Beyonce is a great dancer. She dances great, she sings great, and it's all showcased in this music video. A lot of great backup dancers as well, and there are shots where you see the poorer parts of the city, but also there are shots where you see the more expensive and luxurious parts. And when you put them together, instead of feeling really inconsistent, they feel really cohesive and really artistic, actually. A lot of really, really well arranged sets that are just really beautiful and fancy. And of course, Beyonce's costumes here are fantastic. I shouldn't say costumes, more like her outfits. And then at number 3, clipping, shooter. Yeah, minimalism at its coolest. Because clipping really pulled off one of the coolest music videos I've watched in 2016, and boy, with a black backdrop and Daveed Diggs in the middle, and along with the beat, the frame changes sizes. Like sometimes it's a full body shot, sometimes it's medium, sometimes it's a close up, and it just goes in, and out, and in. And every time when something happens, like when there's a gun sound effect, Daveed Diggs would do this bang, and the backup dancers beside him will drop dead on the floor. Sometimes it would be shelves on a grocery store or something. Sometimes it would be ATM machines. And it's just a really creative, minimalistic, and very sharp way to visualize this song. And at number 2, I have to give it to King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard with Gamma, Knife, and People-Vultures together, because they are meant to be together. Yeah, but in a way it's almost kind of dumb and fun, but also they kind of take it a little seriously and in a little crazily. And what I love about the music video is also how freaky some of the props are and some of the sets are, like that giant bird where a lot of the band members hide inside the body and it's trying to attack this Ant-Man like it's some sort of cheesy action movie, but at the same time we also see shots of the band members forming a circle, drawing this nonagon on the floor, and them just doing weird things, and it's like they're performing a ritual. So this music video is really coming together to be just a crazy acidic experience that you will really enjoy, regardless of being high or not. And I don't know, I just really love how gross and how unrealistic the music video is, and how everything just speeds up at the end and everything's just spinning around. It's just it just makes you understand what you're really looking forward to when going into a King Giz album, because when you go to a King Giz album, you expect craziness, eccentricity, thrill, nothing that makes sense, nothing that's realistic, but everything that's just weirdly clogged together into something that's a little awkward, a little cheesy, but also really crazy, and here you go. But my number one favorite music video is, it may shock you, and I understand it if this pisses you off, but my favorite is Kanye West's Famous. Now, I'm not going to show the music video here, because I don't want to get demonetized, but, well, I'm going to show you some shots that do not show nudity, even though it's not, they're not living. This music video, it's one of the most artistic music videos I've ever watched. It is quite spectacular, and it's really impressive that they would make this crazy large piece of artwork for this music video. And, well, basically in the music video, a bunch of people, including Kanye West himself, his wife Kim Kardashian, other people like Taylor Swift, Rihanna, Donald Trump, Chris Brown, George Bush, Anna Wintour, Caitlyn Jenner, they're all naked on a bed, on a big, wide bed. And we see close shots of them sleeping in the beginning, and these shots aren't high definition shots. They are in a certain aspect ratio, certain blur to them to make them feel real. And in fact, there are shots in that music video where real people are actually sleeping, and you can actually see their body moving a little bit, their legs moving a little bit, their body rising up and down because they're breathing, and there are moments in the music video where you actually hear them snoring and breathing, and it makes them so real, and yet they feel so dead. They feel like they are part of the game. They being the people on the bed. They're not much individuals in this music video. Rather, they represent what is the community of celebrities in Hollywood and in the world in general, because I feel like a lot of people misinterpret this music video as something that's just full of hatred and lust. But no, I think it's about how fucked up, how insane the celebrity community actually is, how intense and how over the top and outrageous it is, because being a celebrity is difficult. Being a celebrity is hard. Life as a celebrity can be really extravagant and can be really crazy, and intense at the same time, I imagine. And this just perfectly explains the craziness. But of course, Kanye West wouldn't show a bunch of celebrities just actually going insane, but instead, they're all sleeping together. Because that's what happens when you're a celebrity. People sleep with each other, people are all somehow involved and connected into this one big clusterfuck of a mess. And this is just about the most artistic thing I've watched in 2016 musically. And at the very, very end of the music video, we get a full shot of the wide bed with real quality camera lens, and it's like, it's complete. This is the full picture. This is what you want to see. And it's a great moment. And of course, at the very, very end of the music video, you know, we need some comforting, so we get a snippet of Father Stretch My Hands Part 1 with Kid Cudi singing in the back, and it's a pretty warm and sunny ending to the music video. So yeah, best music video, most artistic. They literally made an artwork for it. Usually when something's a little controversial, I wouldn't be a huge fan, but this is so controversial. I actually appreciate Kanye West and whoever's behind this music video for their ideas for this music video, because they don't care. More like they care. They care, and they knew that if they come out with this music video, the world will just go insane. It's gonna be on fire. People will be screaming. The celebrity community will be shaken, will be shooketh. But that's the point, to stir more chaos, to bring more chaos in this world, to make people see that everything's just fucking insane. So, thumbs up to the music video, man. I feel like a total asshole. But yeah, best music video of 2016. So, what are your thoughts? What are your favorite music videos of 2016? Comment below. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want more.